Well, I just saw the Cicelo coming around the net there, and I jumped up into the play originally, and he held on to it a bit longer, so the lane kind of disappeared, so I backed up, and he passed it out to me, and the guy came out at me, and he started fading to the right side there, so I put it back against the grain, and luckily it saw the spot, I guess.
Brian, can you just talk about that third period, 17 saves?
It was definitely an exciting period. It was fun to play. The whole team battled well. They let me saw my D and the whole team let me saw every shot. So, I mean, it made it 17 shots, but I mean, everyone played together and really helped me out.
How good did you feel tonight, Brian?
I felt pretty good. I mean, the whole team's confidence is growing. My confidence is growing. And I think everyone's building off each other. So, I think every day, everyone's just feeling better.
A lot of enthusiastic stick patting on the boards over the clock right now. Was this maybe a little more than just a usual win for you guys?
I think it was a big win. We like beating these guys. They're a good team, and I mean, when you come into someone else's rink, it's always nice to come up with a big win.
Questions for the players?
Brian, what's the biggest difference between the defense in front of you now as opposed to kind of earlier in the season before you guys got on this run?
Well, I think just the team has grown together. Everyone, as you get later in the season, everyone knows everyone's tendencies, and just our whole system and the way we're trying to play is just building into, I don't know, it's working out better for us.
Damon, can you just talk about Brian's performance tonight, especially during that 5-on-3 period?
I mean, he's always solid back there. We have so much confidence in him, so it's always nice when we know he's in there and we can take away passes and we know he's going to take the shot. Probably over 99% of the time he's going to stop it. It's always nice to have that confidence in your goalie.
Have you faced a 6-on-3 before, Brian?
I'm not sure, but I remember. So just probably was my first.
What was it like for either of you playing against the 6-on-3?
It's different. I mean, there's always that extra guy to look for, so there's more to worry about, but we just try to keep ourselves packed in and take away the passing lanes and back doors.
Anything else for the players? Thanks, guys. You can head back through. Questions for Coach Miller?
Just give us a little comments for starters overall and the game tonight.
Well, obviously it was a great weekend for us, and it was, an important game. And I thought our second period was a real solid period for us, where we came out and got the lead, and then we made it interesting with our penalties, obviously. And but the guys played it well. And Brian stood tall in the net. I thought Bobby Butler and the two defensemen that he played with, Kostelinsky and Blake, did a terrific job on that, and they did a really good job killing the 5-on-3 and then the 6-on-3. So then we came back with another penalty where they scored to make it a little interesting. And they came after us. Obviously, they were down 3-0, 3-1, and just hung in there. So it was an important one for us and big weekend for us, obviously.
Really, you can attribute the second period to. I mean, it was definitely a real step up for the team. You guys
Hey, we're playing good hockey. I mean, we just came out in the second period, and we did a lot of things well. Got the lead, and guys made a couple of great plays. But it's never over until the end. Obviously, what happened in the third period, BU credit, they came at us hard in the third period. Brian stood tall in the net. I was just disappointed with our penalties at the end because it kind of took the flow that we had built up in the second period and the momentum.
Did it look like you were trying to play the appointment high, really pay attention to Cohen and Chef? Was that something that?
Which one?
All of them.
Well, no, we're aggressive. We go after them. That's how we kill penalties. Obviously, we don't do that when we're down 2, when it's 5-on-3. And it was a full 5-on-3. That doesn't happen too often. But when 5-on-4, we're aggressive on our penalty kill and don't give them time and space. That's the objective when we're killing penalties.
What's the kind of thought process when you've got 6 guys out there? You've got the 3. I mean, it must be a little worrisome.
No, you got the goalie, and you just want him to handle a shot. And Kipper just said what we do. We take away passing lanes and back door, so he sees everything up front. You just don't want him being on the back door. As it was, they got their goal on the back door on the 5-on. But that's the objective, packing in and getting the passing lanes, let Ryan handle the shot. Or give him a backdoor pass. And they did a great job doing that.
Was tonight as good as Brian's been this year?
Yeah, Brian's been playing terrific, but obviously meant third period, especially on the 5-on-3, he was great. But hey, I thought the team played well. We got to lead 3, and then we obviously had to hold on with the penalties. But we'll take it. It was a great weekend. Thank you.